What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today we have a race video of my first ever high school track meet. In this track meet, I ran the 1600 meters, going in with an official PR of 5:01, but an unofficial PR of 4:54, which was set in a time trial. My goal for this race was originally just to go sub 450, which I knew I was definitely in shape to do. And then my overall goal for the season was to go sub 445. And I actually got put in the slower heat for this race just because I didn't have a registered time for high school since I'm a freshman. So there was like 3 guys that were running 5 flat. And since my time was 5:01 last year and I ran 4:54 in a time trial, I knew I could easily win this race. So do I end up winning this race? Let's go ahead and find out. We are off. Here I am in the blue. You could see I kind of had to get out a little bit fast because of the stagger is a little bit weird, but it ended up being not a problem at all. We had to stay in our lanes for the first 100 meters, and here I am breaking in. I took my time to break in because last year in state meet, I broke in too quick and it didn't end up working out for me. So here we come through. First 200 was about 34, which is good first 200. So right now I'm just maintaining third, not taking the lead yet, even though I know I can. So we're just chilling right now. And I ended up coming through the first lap at 1:10, which is good for a 4:40 pace. And I knew the second lap is always the slowest, so I knew that I had to push it a little bit more on this lap. And I know that these guys in front of me were gonna slow down. So here in a couple seconds, you'll be able to see me advancing a little bit more and pushing the pace a little bit more. So here you can see me pass this guy in second, hanging on a little bit, and I passed him right here. So now we're in second place, heading into the curve. And I passed this guy in first, and now I'm in first. And I was a little bit nervous about taking the lead this early, because I've never taken the lead this early, and I was a little bit nervous I was going too fast, but it just honestly felt right, so that's just what I ended up doing. And here we are, coming through in a 1:14 lap, which makes the 800 2:24. So I'm on pace for a 4:48. And at this point in the race, I'm already settled in. You know how when you do the race, it's just kind of blur what's going through your mind, but as you can see, I'm forming a pretty good gap. As you guys know, the third lap is where the real dogs come out. So here I am pushing the pace as the guys behind me are kind of, not doing that as much, which you got to push the pace in the third lap. It's the hardest lap, and it's the one where, it matters the most, because you'll be able to form gap like this. You can see the guy in second branching off from the guy in third, probably trying to catch up to me. Here I am coming down the straight in the third lap, going pretty fast right here. I really had no clue how far ahead I was. I didn't know if this guy was right behind me or he was 20 meters behind me, and he ended up being, and we come through at 3:36. Right on pace. And this guy behind me, I didn't know how close he was, so here I am going all out. Final lap, really kicking it in, forming a big gap, have a gap at about 20 meters. Teammates cheering me on. All right, final 200. Will I be able to get my season record of 4:45? Let's find out in this final stretch right here. Let's find out if I can break 4:45. Here's this guy, I was lapping him. He ended up speeding up, kind of helped me. So let's see if I'll be able to break 4:45. And I do 4:43.75. Your boy gets the dub. I got 4th overall in this meet, which for my first high school meet, that's honestly really good. That's a 18-second official PR, because my last official time before this was 5:01, but it's a 11-second unofficial PR from my 4:54 at the time trial. So yeah, that's the race. My splits were almost perfect. I ran a 110, 114. I ran like another 110, and then I ran like a 108. I just know that my last lap was the fastest, which is definitely good. That means you have enough left in the tank. And I still think I had enough left in the tank on that race where I could have gone much faster. But first high school race, clocking in a 4:43, not bad at all. Already broke my goal for the season. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that season opener race video, and I hope to be back next race. See you guys.